Welcome back to Sanctum, everybody! Today we are going to be playing as the Huntress, who is super overpowered. Sanctum came out in 2019. Today, where are we at? 2014, and it's Father's Day, actually, today. Yes, this is what I chose to do with my time. Sanctum did not have a solo mode. Later on, they released a free PDF that you can download that gives you solo rules. You can go over to the CGE website, click on Downloads here for once you get to the Sanctum part, click Downloads. You'll see here Sanctum rules right here, and boy is that slow. It's only their website that is this slow too. You can see the PDF is all of 3 pages, right? There's page 1, you obviously don't need that, but page 2 and 3 you may as well just print yourself out a copy so you have them, a physical copy you can put into your box. It's very straightforward. So I have all of these friendly rules right here for us. There are some changes in gameplay and changes in the setup, right? So you're going to set the game up like it's a 2-player game, and then the important thing here, the timer part of this, right? So what you do is you take all 18 of the Fury cards and put them on top of the 33 Demon Lord cards. Those are them, right? So you take all of these and put them on top, and that is the easy mode. That is what leisurely. Steady is only using 12, and I am terrible at this game, but it's so much fun. So I'm going to take 3, 4, 5, 6 of these off. And it doesn't matter what they are because we don't use them for that. We're using them as a timer. We're not using them for anything else. Right now, they are a buffer between us and the bad guy being a really bad guy. Now, upping the difficulty swings dramatically, it feels like, right? Once you get too hectic, it becomes very difficult, and you need to be good at the game. I'm not good at the game, I just have a lot of fun playing it, and I want to show you today how OP the Huntress is, because she is a beast. She's a force of nature, what can I say? She has some skills that are incredible. Sharpshooter, set one of your dice and roll the rest. You can just assign a number to it, right? Like, I want this die to be a 4. Okay. Surge is incredible as well. You can use gems as stamina and focus, right? Amazing. Look at Force of Nature here. You can move green gems to block damage. That's unbelievable, right? So she can use her gems, not for just equipment, but for other things. How natural feeling, right? Infinite Quiver is so OP, I don't know what to do with it. That you lose a potion slot, okay, for the whole game. It's gone, but you can regenerate 1 focus on a blue ability space. What? That's every round you have a free blue potion if you remember to use it. That's incredible, right? Rain of Arrows, you get an extra die if you pay a focus for it, which is also phenomenal. And then Perfect Fit is the one that I'm like, it's fine, I'm sure it's very useful, maybe early on, but maybe not my favorite. I can equip gear that is a level 1 with no gems, which is good, you know, that's fine. It would be probably too powerful if it was like -1 gem, right? So like level 3s would take 2 gems, might be a little bit too powerful, I don't know, but that's her one skill that I don't look right at and go, oh my goodness, this is too burly. We do start with 2 focus and, 3 focus and 2 stamina, and as we know here, your first action must be a move. That's what we have to do here. The rest of the rules that are different in solo, if you're new here, is you do not get, or new to the solo rules, you do not get experience points and loot for killing a demon. You choose either or, and when you rest, that's when we peel off cards of this stack here, which we'll get to at the end of the game here. I love these solo rules. I think it makes this game so good solo, and I've been playing enough to where I can mostly, I think, reliably beat it on steady here, and hectic is still just, I would have to play a little bit better, but it's so much fun, so I wanted to share it with you. The other thing is that you start with a random potion, so, ooh, that flew off somewhere. Excuse me, we're going to flip it in here. We get a red one, it looks like. There it is. Okay, so we're going to start the game with 1 red potion, 2 pink dice. The game does come with black dice that are fantastic, but they don't show up so well over here, kind of like my green and my yellow dice. They don't show up so hot. That's kind of what the black ones look like for some reason. They're not great. So the pink ones show up really well, so we're going to go ahead and use these today. We start with 2 of those and 5 level 1 enemies we have to put out. So there's 2 blues, a blue and a red, a green and a blue. I grabbed this guy. I'm sorry. Now I've messed everything up. I think that was like that. If not, it's very close. And then 2 reds back to back. Okay, well, the nice thing about solo is you can kind of take your sweet time. You don't have to force yourself to go forward because you're the only person on the board. So you can kill one of the group of 2 and then move on, or kill one of the group of 2 and then stand there and fight it until you are done with it. So let's take a look at what we want right away. I believe... I want 2 red guys, so I'm just going to grab this group first because I really want Infinite Quiver because it's just so unbelievably useful. Okay, so that's the end of our first action, right? Move. We advanced, we revealed demons, we took a demon. It's not the end of the act. It's not a treasure chest act, or space rather, which is up here. We only do acts 1, 3, and 5 here in solo. Kind of a bummer because you don't get to see some of the other boards ever. That is unfortunate. Maybe somebody can adapt those rules in some way to make it do something different. So now we go into the fight phase. We're gonna do a fight round, I guess is what I'm saying here, a fight turn. And I don't need to use a potion right away, and I don't have Infinite Quiver. So we're gonna go right into rolling dice. And what do I need? A 2 and a 3. See if we can get those right off the bat. Well, we have a 4 and a 3. Not bad. Let's go ahead. We'll use the 3 to kill that guy, and we have a 2 for this guy right here. So, unfortunately, I do not... And he is the guy that I want to kill, actually. So we have 2 choices. We can put 1 here, or we can flip our rage, which I think what we're going to do is flip the rage. We're going to spend the 2 here to kill this guy. So we've got 2 dead bodies here. And, as nice as it is, boy, that's really good, actually. Right away... Actually, that's really good, except for the red. I want blue stuff, right? Yeah, I want blue stuff. I'm going to have more focus than anything. So I think we're going to take both of these, and we're just going to move this up here for 1 red and 1 green. I think Force of Nature is good to have a little bit later on, perhaps. But you know what? Being able to just set a die to whatever I want is pretty amazing. We're going to go ahead and do another move action, which also means, don't forget, we have... Ooh, here's 2 red guys. That we can, or that we have to take a new group of enemies. I almost feel like we should just grab the red and get it over with. Let's get these 2 guys in the following us through the wilderness here. Then we're going to do an attack turn here. And what do I need? A 1 and a 4. I have a 1 and a 6. Okay, so we'll do 1. We'll go plus or minus 2. We'll take this 6 down to a 4. We've killed both of the guys chasing us through the wilderness here. Yeah, you don't get to see like the cool waterfall level. There's a snow one you don't get to see either. Somehow we got like the exact same items that, there they are, right? They have different names, but they're the same exact items. So I think we're going to just pitch these 2 for 2 red experience. We're going to go 1, and then let's move this guy up to, we're going to bury perfect fit a little bit, but that's okay. Because we have the skill that matters. Infinite Quiver. Immediately lose 1 potion slot. That's fine. Okay, we're going to just cover this bad boy up right there. Done. Okay, put a hit marker on it. That's that. We don't have this anymore. Now, before my roll, I can regenerate 1 focus on a blue ability space. That is so unbelievably powerful. I don't even know how that's fair. Okay, so we have, what, 4 guys? So let's go ahead and take 1 more step forward. We're going to pull 2 more enemies out. And what do we have now? I want a red and a blue, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm not even looking at the gear yet. I'm looking at my experience, right? Because this level 1 gear, while very useful, some of it's fantastic, I really want experience points at this point. So we need a 2 and a 5. Oh, and before the roll, I can take a blue back, right? Just like that. We got a 1 and a 5. Boy, we're so close with some of these, right? The Huntress is just, she's an absolute killer, a destroyer of worlds. Look at this, plus or minus 1. We'll make this a 2, and she will kill both of these guys. Okay, she is probably rocketed to the... I don't know. I like the dancer a lot too, come to think of it. I actually feel like I think the red guy I might like the least of all, which is unusual and hard, a little bit awkward for me to say. I'm usually always about the red characters, but okay. These are both really good items. That is a good helmet, a good breastplate there, or chest armor, and they're both very good, but again, I think I'm going to take the experience because I can get Surge right away. Do I want that? We may as well just to get it, right? So now we've got Surge, and Surge is the one. Place red gems in your pool may be used as stamina. Blue gems in your pool may be used as focus. Now that's just a nice thing to have. That was what? That was a blue. And for our red, we're going to push this up here, and we're going to get 1 more stamina, which is always nice to have. That also means that we have 1, 2, 3 skills off of our skill tree, which means we get this achievement, which is a -2 when we need it during the boss fight. Okay, we're going to take another step forward. That's 2 more level 1 enemies coming at you. And let's see here. So I'm not done with red by any stretch, but I definitely want to work on getting green and blue at this point moved forward. It would be very, very nice to have... Boy, 1, 2, dang. So what I'm thinking about is we need some kind of... Wait, no, I need to take the 2 blues for now. Because you lose your achievements here in solo mode. It's part of these rules right here when resting at the very bottom. At the end of each act, you must move certain achievements you have not yet gained after opening the chest in Act 1, which, if you remember, happens after you move, right? So as soon as we get here, we take the 4 things off of here, the 4 groups of enemies that are going to be left. We choose a weapon out of one. You cannot get experience for it. We put it in our sack, and then we lose the top row of achievements. These all go away. So I need to find another blue up here as well, or another green, I guess. I guess another green would work too. Actually, maybe that's what we do then. Instead of these guys, because that'll guarantee me to get this, and then this is gear score, which I don't know if we're going to actually get that. So let's take these guys. We'll do a combat round here now. Oh, and again, I can't forget, it's too good. It's like a permanent potion for blue. A 1 and a 6. Look at that. Wow, we're rolling. We're throwing rocks tonight, right? There we go. We're going to do that. 6 down to a 4, and we've killed these 2 jerks. Now, I do think I'm going to go 1 and 2 just to unlock Sharpshooter, right? Again, these are both very good, but I need to get me some skills, right? And now we have 2 and 2 gems, so we get this achievement, which is a shield and Sharpshooter. Before the roll, you may set 1 die to any number instead of rolling it. That is fantastic. I'm telling you guys, the Huntress is insane. Insane. We move up, and now we go to a level 2, so we have this guy. So now we're in the predicament of, I'm going to lose this if I don't equip some gear, right? So I need to pay attention to what I can equip. We have 2 greens, 2 reds, and 2 whites. So we pretty much have our run of whatever gear we want to equip. I feel like maybe our best bet would be to... I had something all planned out to say, and I don't remember what it was now. Let's think blue and green. Let's work on blue and green. A weapon and a boot, right? Why not? Okay, so those are the enemies that we are taking. We're going to stand right here and do a combat round. Now, I can set one of these to whatever I want, and I get this back, right? So let's set this to a 1. We're going to roll a single die. Ooh, that's rough. So here's what we're going to do. We failed our roll here, so what we can do is just defend the 1 damage. You see he's only going to do 1 damage. We can just defend that with that there. That earns our rage back because we have an unused die, and we're still being chased by a guy, but this guy died. And now I love this about the Huntress. This is so crazy. A green. Let's actually move this up here just 1. Oh, wait a second. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Dang. These are not great boots, but I'm needing to think about the future. If I rest, I don't want to lose an achievement if I don't have to. So maybe we'll just take it. We'll just take it. Okay, next round, I'm going to set this as a 2. Right? I don't get how she's not super OP when I could just murder guys just like this. Right? Just there we go. See, now I can't move the red off of there, and I could spend 1 to make this a 2, but she can just set it as a 2. Right? Thanks to not infinite Sharpshooter before the roll. Set 1 of your dice, roll the rest, then modify and assign dice as usual. Okay, well, I set that as a 2. We're assigning that. This guy's dead. See, this is pretty nice as well, right? Especially because it gives us more opportunity to use our things here. So that wouldn't be too bad to put over there at all. Let's go ahead and take that. We're going to move forward. This guy's going to come out. We have to take somebody. Now, I'm aiming for 4 here so I can rest here so I can equip, right? And right now, we have a blue and a green. Helmet, chest piece. We don't have... Oh, these are both helmet and chest pieces. 2 5s, huh? Okay, well. I like 5s. 3s, 4s, and 5s I like because you can usually round your way down there pretty easily, I feel like. Let's see here. Do we take the 2 5s and just roll a 5? We could always use rage to do another one. What do I want? We have reds to spend. And oh, these are all ones, so it's not going to matter unless I do something silly. Let's take it up a notch. Let's take on. So we already have a weapon. Let's take a helmet. Maybe this guy's going to be a better helmet for us. We're going to set this to a 3, and we're going to roll this 1 die. Yeah. 2, that's a bummer, and we need it to be a 4. So we're going to go down here for +2. We're going to make this a 4, and we've got a 3 and a 4 to kill this guy, right? So this guy we're going to take. That's a really nice hat for us, I feel like. Okay, now we can stop here, or we can move forward a little bit. Let's go 1 more space forward. We'll pull out another level 2 guy. Okay, ooh. You know what? Yeah, let's fight this guy. Let's just see what that is. That's a good weapon. We're going to set this as a 5, and then we're going to roll a single die. And I need a 3. Oh, I forgot to take my thing off. So we're going to take that one off, and then we're going to use it, right? We're going to put that right back there to make that a 3. 3 and a 5, we killed this guy. That's really nice, right? So we're going to take this as well. Okay, so now we don't have to move forward just yet. Because I don't want to. We need to take a rest action. Now we have 4 of these, right? So we have to take 4 of these off. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are now off the pile, and we're getting closer to the demon cards here. But resting gives us the ability to not only take all of these back, but also equip and sell stuff if we want. Okay, so I think if we equip that, 1, 2, and then we equip this, 1 blue. Ooh, we got another die now as well. Oh, that's going to work out just peachy. Look at that. We got 2 greens, 1, 2, 2 greens, and 1. We can use a white for the boot. Look at us, wearing a bunch of nice stuff already. Got an extra die. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this now. Let's move forward 1. We're going to pull an enemy out. I don't think it's going to be the red guy. I think I want to go back to pushing green and blue. This is a weapon. What else do we have here? So we got our bases covered pretty well here. I don't have a chest piece. We could. This will be a 1. That'll be 1 gem. So we could theoretically wear that. But I don't think we're going to rest for a long time. If I can help it, I'm not resting for a while, right? What do we have for gear score? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we earned this achievement here. And then we need to take somebody to kill. Let's just take these 2 guys here. Okay, and now remember, because this is a move turn, we took our demons, now we're at a treasure chest, which says yes, we are. So all of these guys are now gone, but one of them we do get to take for loot purposes only. So let's see what they are. Ooh, okay, so some of these are amazing. Look at these. Look at that. That's some nice armor there. We have 2 sets of the exact knights and soldiers. They just look different, but they are effectively the same. That's a decent helmet, but less good than what we have. So we're going to ditch all of those right off the bat. And take a look here at what else we have here. Feathered cap, less good than what we already have. These are really nice. So these boots are fantastic compared to what we have. This is also fantastic, so I think we're going to take that, because that's really nice, and there's a good chance that we're going to drop one of these red things for better red defensive things later on. I want to get myself a nice red chest piece and maybe some boots or a helmet. Something that'll defend 5 or 6 damage, right? We need something a little bit stronger. Okay, so, but, you know, we're in level 1 and level 2 guys, and we're already a third of the way done with this. So that was the treasure chest. We got to fight these guys now. Let's go ahead and we can set one of these. Let's set one to a 6. We're going to take... Oh, we just rested, so I don't need to take anything off just yet. All I need is a 3. Oh, I got it. Look, I can roll a 6 and a 3. So these 2 guys are dead. I'm telling you, man, the Huntress has magical dice. Neither one of these are fantastic. Not for what I'm looking at anyway. Not for what I need or what I'm going to be wearing anytime soon. I'm going to try something here. Let's see if we can make a mockery of the difficulty level. Famous last words, right? I'm going to screw myself. Okay, so I'm going to bury Rain of Arrows. That's what's going to happen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm going to bury Rain of Arrows just so that I can unlock 2 more focus tokens, I believe. Okay, and then we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skills. Look at that. We got another achievement. This one is, another focus at the end of the game. So there's our level 1 guys, and we are done. We're going to take a move action, and we will move off the board up into Act 3. Act 3 looks like so. What's on the back of this? Yeah, look at this. See, we never get to see Act 4, because you only do 1 and 3. And then 5, of course, in every game. But yeah, look at that. Look at how cool that is. Okay, so here we are now, and we start out with 5 enemies, always 5 sets of enemies. Oh, let me flip this over. But this time it's one of each of these, a level 1 and a level 2, for all 5 starting group, which is weird because it switches back down to that, which, oops. Looks like I had one flipped over. 2 and a... Oh, I grabbed a 2 and a 3. What am I doing here? Have I messed this up somehow? I need a 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2. I did it twice is what I did. Didn't I? Didn't I? Okay, so 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Unless they were shuffled weird, which no, I think I just wasn't paying attention. I started talking about the levels, 1 and 2, right? 1 and 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, these guys are backwards, not that it matters. These guys are backwards as well. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, there we go. That's what we're fighting. That's what we've got to deal with here. So who do we want? I feel like my reds are going to stay buried for just a little bit. I'd really like to see some greens and some blues, especially blues, if we can make it happen. So let's take this. Let's take a green and a blue. Now, unfortunately, we're back to... We're going to set that as a 6. We're back to needing all of our dice to succeed. So here we go. I don't have to take a blue off. Let's see what we've got. A 3 and a 2, huh? That was kind of awful. So here's a 6 to kill that guy. Now, what we could do, in fact, I think it's probably worth it. If we go +1 on the 3 to make it a 4, I don't have a +4. I don't have a way to do that. I can get a +3. So let's go ahead and flip this, make that a 6. Useful for our rage. We'll take these back. See, these are, ooh, gosh, that's a really nice weapon. Look at that. -1, +2, and they're all blue, yeah? Yeah, see, that's what I kind of want for this character, right, is a lot of blue stuff. So maybe well, that's good too. Better than that. So perhaps we take that, and then we're going to use this as 1 green experience. Let's go ahead and move you up there. Okay, now let's move forward, and this time it's a level 3 guy. There we have it. We still only get 3 dice. So you know what? Let's just handle some green. Let's handle some green gems. We're going to set this to a 1. I feel like it's probably going to be easier for me to get 2 4s. Maybe, perhaps. Oh, and I get this back because infinite quiver is OP. We have a 5. Oh, of course, a 1. That's a bummer. Okay, so we can go, do we have a -1 right here to make this a 4? I need a +3. Well, I can spend +2. Ooh, okay, so remember, that's purple. I cannot remove that, and +1. So it's +3 makes this a 4. So that one's locked in there now. We got to remember that. This cannot be taken off. That is an easy thing to mix up. Now, let's take 3 levels in green here. We will go 1, let's see, let's go, God, I really want, well, I can move this 1. That gains us this. 2, 3. That gives us force of nature. No, let's move these up because we have a green up here that costs us 2 as well. That gives us 4 greens. Now we really got to push hard on some of these. Dang. Okay. All right. I guess that's it. We're gonna move up. We're gonna put another level 3 guy out here. 1, 2. Level 3. What do I need? What do I really want? 1, 2, 3. We have our greens covered. I'm trying to think of this. We need another red. Ooh, we need 2 blues. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a lot of blues. It would almost be easier just to get a red and take it down, just because. So let's do that. Let's take a red guy out. Ooh, we get another die now, though. Thank you, Archangel. And we can set one of these. Let's just set this to a 1. We're going to roll all of these dice here. And we've got ourselves... Of course, I rolled a 1 again. I have to remember that... Oh, and I didn't take one. Dang it. Well, let's say I took that one then. Whether it's a... yeah, that's a little bit too bad after the fact. Okay, so we'll put that there for +1 to make this a 3. And I don't have a way to make that a 6, yeah? No, I do not. So, what we can do is go ahead and take 2 of these to defend 2 of the 4. And then we can go... Oh, wait a second. Wait. That's purple. I can go +1 on this and make that a 6. We did have it. Wonderful. Okay. All right. That's a very nice item as well, but so is 3 red. So let's take 3 red and go 1, 2, 3. We'll just take a 3rd one up there. And now I have 1, 2, 3 reds, and let's see here. what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4 greens. That's this. So now we earned, ooh, a fire. Look at that. That's a stamina when we need it at the end of the game. I don't have a gear score of 7, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we need to add 4 points somehow so that we can go ahead and get ourselves this achievement, because I don't want to lose them. The achievements are a big deal. Let's move forward. Another level 3 guy comes out. Okay. We definitely need to dig this out. This definitely needs to get out of here. So let's go ahead and take this, and we'll set one of our dice to a 4. We're going to roll these. And we need a 3 and a 4. Well, we got a 4 and a 3. Oh, look at that. All right. Well, we got what we need. 3, 4, 4. Perfect. Sometimes miracles can happen. Wow, this is nice. You know, the problem is with all this nice gear, you can't equip it all, and we're quickly coming up on the end of the game here, right? Where it comes down to just, we're fighting the boss, and I'm not entirely sure that we're in a good spot for that yet. I need a lot more armor here, so let's ditch this. We're going to move 1, 2, and 3, and that gives us, what, 1, 2 blues, that's it? Okay, yeah, we got to get this out of here somehow. But we have to keep generating our things, especially blue, because we can use these as focus tokens, right? Oh, you know what I never did? I never removed a blue. Let's just take that one. That's going to be the default one that I always take if I screw up. So we're going to move. We're going to take this. See, she doesn't need to rest. She's just so good. Okay, so now we have... I could get some more reds up there, which is fine and dandy, but I really want some more blues. So maybe we do this. Let's take this. That'll get us a red and maybe a blue. We can set this to a... I'm going to set this to a 5. Okay, we're going to roll these 3. Oh, we got to take a blue off, right? So we're going to take this blue off. Okay, these are untouchable. They're stuck here until I get potions or I rest again. And we're going to be forced to rest here very soon. Are you kidding me? That was a terrible roll. Okay, so I have a 5. I have no way to get that far down now. So we're going to get hit for 3 damage. So we're going to put... our helmet here can block 3 damage, so we're going to put that there and that there. Unbelievable. Okay, so next combat round is going to come up, and I'm going to set this one to a 3. And then we're going to roll these and hope for a 1. Actually, I should set this to a 1 and hope for a 3. That seems more likely. Watch me roll 3 1s or something goofball like that. Okay, so that's all right. We're on either side of a 1. That's good. Or, I mean, a 3. So let's go up to a 3. So we'll put one of these. 2 plus 1 is a 3. So we've killed all of these guys now. Time to reap the rewards. Aye. We desperately need... Oh, you know what's terrible is we can't equip gear and get achievements, I don't think. I think that you're not allowed to, right? Where is it on here? When resting, including a brief respite, you draw empty the challenge deck. I think it's in like the main rules actually here. Let's see, a brief respite. After the end is triggered, everyone takes their final rest action of the game. You're not allowed to gain new achievements during this rest, right? So, right, that's a bummer. Yeah, dang. Dang. This is your last chance to equip anything. It's a good idea to check. So maybe we're going to wind up giving up some of these achievements that I don't want to, because I'm not going to be equipping stuff. This is pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and take just 1 red. We'll do that for experience, and then 2 blues. Let's go... God, I really need Rain of Arrows. Let's go 1 and 2. Let's line these guys up. Okay. We're going to take 1 more step forward. It's going to, this time it's a level 1 and a level 2 guy. That's trickery. Trickery, I say. Wow, we only have 1 blue out there, and it's a single blue. Well, that's good enough to get this off for us, though. Or, perfect fit, we could push all those up forward. I kind of don't care about that. I really need 2 greens and a blue. Do we have that? 2 greens and a blue. Okay. Let's set this to a 5 this time. Oy, of course. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. It's okay, we're going to be forced to rest it. Oh, and I never took one off. I got to do that. I got to remember that every time. That's the only one I could take off because these are purple. I cannot remove them. So we have a 5. Dang. I have a -1 to make the 2 a 1. Do I have a way to get a 4? I don't have another -1, so we're kind of stuck. Okay, so we killed this guy for 2 greens. We're going to move those up there. 2 greens. That's going to give us Force of Nature. Green gems placed there from my pool become shield spots, which is amazing. And then we have to defend 1 damage somehow. No problem. There we go. All right, next round, I'm going to set this to a 4. We're going to throw the dice. Oh, we're going to take 1 blue off, and we rolled no 4s, but that's okay. We already have a 4, so we killed this guy anyway. Oh, we lost this, by the way, because that's the treasure chest, which I forgot to do when I was supposed to do it. We're going to move this forward. That gives us Rain of Arrows. Now, we can't use this extra die until we pay for it, so it's just going to sit right here. I forgot. We also have to check for loot on any of these guys that we may want. I'm not getting the good loot I want this time. Wow, that's kind of amazing, but that's all right as well. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. These boots are not wonderful, but they're better than the boots that I have. Sorry, they're green, so it's not going to look wonderful. This is an amazing weapon if I was very stamina heavy. Ooh, these boots are a lot better, and I believe I'm going to switch out some weapons, so maybe those are the boots I want as opposed to these boots, because at least these defend 3. So maybe I want those boots instead. I don't have a chest piece yet either. We have to pay attention to that. Alright, let's take these level 2 boots, and I probably should have paid attention to how many gems I have, because I might not be able to equip all of this stuff, right? There's a real game under here, resource management, and here I am just screwing around with it. Okay, so now we have an extra die. We lost that row of achievements. We're going to go here. Now we're off to Act 5. Okay, so once we come in here, we gain another die. Thanks, Archangel. And this time it is a level 2 and a level 3 fight. And it's kind of unfortunate that you only get to fight 1 set of them, right? The rest all go away. So it's basically just, here's your last shot at, not only a good piece of gear, but at the gems that you need. So let's actually pay attention to what we're doing here. If we get rid of this, we still have 2 red ones. We can just transfer those 2 red ones down there. That gives us another white one up there, which could be a blue and a white for this thing. And then a green. Yeah, we're fine. What we need now is these 2 items right here. Look at that. I think these might be the answer. All right, let's take them and find out what we can do here. Okay. So we have all the focus in the world, it looks like. So let's go ahead and set this to a 2, since we need 3 2s with this makeup. We're going to set that to a 2. We're going to pay a focus for Rain of Arrows. Before you roll, you may move 1 focus card, one focus from your pool onto this card to use this die in this fight. So we've set a die. All right, we can regenerate it blue. We don't have one. These are purple. Remember, you can't regenerate them. All right, here we go. I need a 2, 2, 4, and 6. Oh, look! Oh my goodness! I said I needed some 2s, so I set one as a 2, and the universe answered. Oh wow! And a 5. Okay, so there's a 2. There's a 2. I need a +1 here, so we'll go +1. This makes this a 6, and then we got a 2, and I need a +2, which I don't have. So we're going to have to defend 2 points of damage somehow. These are red. I don't have a way to defend red. Move green gems here from your pool, gain 1 shield for each. So I can go boom, boom, and take 2 shields. Now, we get these back when we rest, but we don't have that now. So we shielded, and we did some damage to this guy. So all we need is a 4, and it's like not even worth rolling because I can set a die to a 4, like this is a 4, right? And then I can roll my dice and say, well, it doesn't matter what I rolled, not a single 4. But I do get a blue back, I guess, for whatever that matters. And we killed that guy with the 4 that we set. So we've got these 2. Look at this. Oh, dear me, that's amazing. This won't focus, but that's a lot of shields. That's 5 shields on that over there. Oh, wow. And this gives us some more red. I'm not sure it's the wise move, but what if we just take them? Right, we left a lot of blue on the table here. Way too much blue is sitting out there, but I want to have myself fairly well geared for this fight because the boss is no slouch, right? So, and this thing flipped over because we had unused dice last time, our rage, which we don't need to rely on so much because The Huntress is incredible. All right, so we're going to put all of these back. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, we left a lot of blue right there at the line today. This is unusual for me when playing the Huntress. I'm usually pushing green and blue a lot quicker, and especially blue. Especially blue for her. I really like having a ton of blue, but I didn't get all the blue I wanted out here. So now it's a brief respite. We are forced to stop now and take a rest. This is our... Oh, you know what? I got 7. I have 8. So I did earn this beforehand. So this one is a +2. Do we have 4 of any of the gems, though? Yeah, I had this too then at some point, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 greens and 1, 2, 3, 4 reds. We've had this one for a long time. That's a + or -3. That one's fantastic. I do not have a 10 gear score, though, by the time we checked achievements, so we do not get that -1. Dang. Okay, so we were doing better than I thought with the achievements, but now all of that doesn't matter. All of this stuff, in fact, is out of the game now, because now it's down to... In fact, all of this is out of the game as well, so we may as well just get these off the table here. We did not get perfect fit, but, you know, I kind of never do. And we can take a look at our gear and take all of our stuff back as well. So what do we have here? We have 3, 4, 5 focus here. That's it, huh? And 4 stamina? Dang, not a whole lot. Okay, but what we do know is that we're going to get 1 more of each. Come on. Oh, 6 stamina. Well, maybe better than I thought. Okay, so here's what we've got. We're going to lay all this out here, and we know we get 1 more of each of those, so that's pretty good, right? Now, we're also forced to take 8 of these off. 1, 2, I didn't have the 9th one. I didn't have perfect fit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's amazing. This is not the first time this has happened to me. I am fairly well practiced with the Huntress. One of these days, I'm going to be able to get through a playthrough without resting at some point, but then you would do it with no gear somehow, but I'm convinced it can be done. Okay, so we're going to get 1 more of each of those. So there's 1 there, and there's 1 there. And then we get to mess around with our gear and take a look at what we can do. Now, I really think... First of all, these boots are incredible. So we're going to wear those 2 red, those red boots there. Then there's a chest piece in here, yeah? Look at that. With 3 green, so we have 1, 2, and 3 green. Oh, man. I might not have as many gems as I thought I would have, yeah? Because, right, and if we get rid of this guy, it's okay, we can use him for potions or something, right? We'll put that guy there. That's 2 blues. Yeah, I didn't have quite what I wanted. So we're down to a single white, which is not great. How can I make heads or tails of this? There's no way to fix this situation I'm in. So what we'll do is we'll switch that out with that. I mean, we could have done anything, but this could be a defense, and I feel like we don't have that much defense. So maybe we're going to do, well, I guess, hold on. Maybe it is better to do it as a red, because we do have a lot of red defense here. So let's do that, right? So this is a white and a red, and I have no way to equip these guys, dang. And we only have 2 potion slots, so all of these are going to go away as a waste. Wow, this actually hasn't happened to me before, playing this poorly as the Huntress. I usually have, she just mops the floor with the guy. So this I'm just gonna trade it in for a stamina since I can't use it for anything else. This way I won't forget. Plus it makes cleanup a little bit easier for me later on. Because of this skill here. So let's just make sure that we have everything that we're supposed to have. So I should have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So I started with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. I started with 2, 3, 4, 5. So I should have 5 of these. 4, 5. I have an extra one from somewhere. Oh, the gem. That's right. The thing I just talked about? Okay, that way we don't have to worry about that anymore. It's all set. Now, look at that. We have nothing for the big boss? That almost seems like it's cheating, right? Okay, so here's how this is supposed to be set up. Play Act 5 like normal up till breaching the walls. Skip the Demon Lord Appears step for now. Call to arms won't happen because you're the only player. Go directly to a brief respite. So we killed our group, our last group of enemies. We did our forced rest. Don't forget this counts as a rest, so you will draw challenge cards. It happened to take us down to 0. After this last rest, it's time to set up the battle. Check to be sure you have at least 5 cards in the challenge deck. We have 33 cards in our challenge deck. If not, return some from your final battle deck, so you have 5. Set the challenge deck aside from now. Shuffle your final battle deck and deal 2 cards face down to the cathedral. I don't have any of those. Build a pyramid. I don't have any of those. If you have cards left over after building, add the remaining to the cathedral. So I don't have any of those. I actually don't think I've been in a situation where I didn't have at least one of these cards. So we're at the cathedral, but we don't get attacked. Like this is, I feel like this is easy mode, right? So I feel like just for fun, let's just say that these 2 are required. So let's draw 2 of those. Drink a potion. Oh, I forgot. I threw away the gear and didn't take two potions. I was going to take blues to make sure I had them. Ooh, I was going to count spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds, right? And I have 4, 5, 6 reds. Yeah, so we'll take blues, I guess. And then we have what? Drink a potion, lose the stamina focus you regenerated, or spend a hit point, roll 1 less die in your next fight, or take a wound. So we're just going to say that I had these 2. Now, because I feel like you have to have those, but I guess not. Maybe we did a little bit too good this time. So we're going to lay out 5. The real challenge is right here, though, when we get smacked. Did I forget this? Where'd that come from? 4, 5, 6. Did I miss 6, 7? Did I have this? I don't remember. Maybe, oh, I think I didn't pick it up. Okay, so there's our 5. All right, so now we're going to take these cards, and we need 4 of them, and we don't know what they are, right? I mean, they were just on the top of the pile. So it doesn't matter if you shuffle them or what you do with them. It doesn't matter. You want it to be, you know, random bad stuff happens in between getting your butt kicked. Whoops, are these upside down? No, I flipped it upside down. No effect, growl, ignite. Oh, these are all bad. Let's see, 2. Oh, wait, what have I done here? Have I got... Oh, I'm not supposed to flip them over. That's what it is. Whoops. That's why it looks weird. 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Okay. 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. There we go. Some of these are upside down. Okay. That's right. We're not supposed to know what's coming. All right, that's fine. You get through the first one easy, and that's the one that we already know that is easy. So you start here. We get to roll all of our dice. I'm not going to do this just yet because I don't want to burn too much focus because I'm going to need to adjust some dice, I think, maybe? Is that the answer? Yeah, I don't think so. I think that, well, you know what, let's do it anyway, at least to start, right? Well, how many dice do we have? We have 5. 1, 2... We're going to assume this is usually 2, so we want 5 to be there. So I don't think I'm going to take it, right? Because we don't know how many dice this is, but they're usually 2. And if I have 5, I don't want to be forced to go here and I'll get killed. I already can't remember what it said. Okay, so we needed 4 and a 5, so we have that, 4 and a 5, and then 3 1s. Oh my. 4 and a 5, right? So I don't want to face all this damage coming at me, so let's go here now. This one says claw strike, no effect. That's right. So we have a 1, but we need a 2 and a 6 now. Now I don't have a way to get up to a 6, I don't think, right? Let's put 1 on a +1. That's a purple. Dang, that's my only +1. Uh-oh. To make this a 2, and then we'll flip our rage, wherever it is, to make this a 6 to move us on to this, but we have no more dice. See, now I thought we'd have 1 here, but this was 3 dice, not 2 like it normally is. So that is wiped out, and now the bad guy would normally roar, but we don't have a pyramid here. So we get 2, 4, 6, 8 damage we have to deal with. So 8 minus 5 leaves us 3 damage to deal with. We could put 2 up here, or 2 reds down there. That's 3 more damage, so 0 damage. Okay, next round. Now, oh, I forgot, we can set a die. So let's set a die to a 3 this time. Plus we have, oh, I forgot, we have all these guys. Okay, now we're in good shape. Do I want to, I can't take this blue back, so I'm going to spend this to take it back here. Because it's purple. Infinite Quiver doesn't work on those. Okay, I need a what? A 6? We have a 6. We move on to the next thing, which is Growl. Reroll all 5s if you have any. So I have, of course, a 4, 5, and 6, so we got to reroll until I do not have a 5. There's a deuce. Okay, so now our problem is we need a lot. We need 5, which means I need that +1 again. Dang it. Okie dokie. Let's see. How can we make this happen here? We can use this +3 to make the 2 a 5. Dang, that's a big one. Okay, and then I need a +1. We sort of don't have a choice but to use that +1 to make this for a 5. We move on over here. We have a 6 already. Boom. Okay, so we're going to put a hit marker on the 6, and now we have to defend against 2, 4, 5, 6 damage, and this is going to be a problem. So here's 2 damage gone. So now we're down to 4 damage. These 2 reds can go up here for 3, right? That'll defend 3, so we have to defend 1 damage somehow. We don't have any green. Maybe I just eat a damage. That's fine. Okay, that's it. Now we're going to set one of these to a 5. And then I think we're going to pay for Rain of Arrows and bring this in. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I had this 3 and I paid for it. I should have put a blue out there, right? That would have made more sense, right? Instead of using this 3, use that 3, because now, guess what? I can take it back. Aha. I bet you were all screaming at me for that one. All right. I'm glad I saw it, but we have this in the bag. The Huntress is insane. Okay, so we have what? We need a, no, we already have our 5, right? So we're gonna, we have to roll and then assign dice, and now we assign the 5. And now we move on to this. Corrupt 1 ability space or take a damage. I will take a damage. I am not afraid. We need a 6 and a 4, so there's a 6 and a 4. Ooh, that's 3 damage. We come here, we need a 1 and a 3. Oh, look at that. And then we come over here and we need 2s. Growl. Reroll all 2s if you have any. I do not. So now, I need to take this 5 down to a 2. And I remember, right, like, I can't run out of stuff. She's just too good. There's a 2. So we're going to have to put this black one on a 2. She is so powerful. So I think in the future, maybe I need to play her on the higher difficulty, right? And then I'm going to defend, what, 5? Ooh, well, maybe not. 5 damage coming my way, right? 3, 4, 5. 5 damage. I can only block 2. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 damage. Wow, I mean, we still almost died. Right here, with these don't count because I already have the things for it. Then I can set one of these to a 2. And I mean, the chances of me not pulling this off, and we got to take one back, right? It's pretty slim. All I need is a 1 and a 4, and I've got all the math in the world here. Look, I rolled a 1. So there's a 1. And I just need a 4, which I can do incredibly easily. Let's spin this guy again, the +3, and we'll make a 1, a 4, and we destroyed the Demon Lord again. Way too easy with the Huntress. I don't know what it is, but she is so good. Well, actually, I do know what it is. I feel like Infinite Quiver is so unbelievably powerful, as is Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter is just ridiculous. But anyway, the game is still a ton of fun. You have to find your sweet spot for your difficulty, and I feel like for the Huntress, she's... I don't want to say she's easier, but she's like more powerful. Like I feel like she can be 1 level ahead of whatever difficulty you want to set to, right? So playing Hectic here would have been a completely different game because then we would have had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We would have had this to deal with, right? This is what it would have looked like with our 6. So we would have got hit with the first 2 like I did, and then our first round of combat, we would have had to deal with these additional things here as well. Lose 1 focus, okay. Then we would have had heal 1 wound, but lose... Oh, I've never seen anything that healed you before. So heal 1 and lose 2 focus or stamina, so let's just say this happens. Corrupt 1 ability space. We have so many. Let's say we would corrupt, 1 ability space, and then we would have had this. Lose 1 blessing. Okay, well, we still have these 2 we wouldn't have used. So it would have been a tighter fight for sure, and who knows which ability space I would have corrupted. I probably would have taken the damage because I wouldn't know if I needed, 1s or 2s or 3s or whatever. So I probably would have done that. But anyway, Sanctum is a lot of fun as a just like, quick hero builder. It plays multiplayer, and I could not tell you how it works other than I think you can use all of the boards, I think, like when you're going through. See, and look at this beautiful place. This is board number 2, and that looks like don't use in 2-player. So in 3 and 4-player you would, I suppose. Here's don't use in 3, so you'd use this in 1, 2, and 4. Right, and then obviously 1 you use on everything, and this one says don't use in 2, right, so it'd be 3 and 4 again, rather. Right, so yeah, wow. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. It plays very quickly. It's fun to just throw some dice and build up an awesome hero. You get wildly different gear every time I play. I cannot believe it the difference in the gear that you get, and it really helps you mold your character into something special every time. You don't always clear these out. For some reason, I've been doing pretty good. I think we only lost one this time. Yeah, perfect fit we didn't have. So in any case, thanks everybody for watching. If you're watching it on the day this is going to come out, happy Father's Day 2024. And remember, games are made for everyone's recreation. I'll see you next time.